When the light bulb goes on and you see that they understand something and they can apply it to their lives, that's the most rewarding.
A teacher embodies a lot of great things. Counselor, sometimes you're in a support system, a sister.
It's really about building a relationship with students and being in this environment that is not only inspiring, but it energizes me and makes me feel like I have a purposeful career. Tests are an unfortunate reality.
As soon as they do a test, they just kind of freak out.
I think everyone complains about tests.
We do test a lot here, but they need it, we need it. You know, the data is very informative.
It's really difficult as an educator to assess where you are compared to the rest of the country, compared to the rest of the world, unless you have a baseline.
NAEP is important as each state has its own assessment, its own way of figuring out how their students are doing.
If someone is doing well in California, well, I want to know what they're doing, what resources are they using that I may not be using in the classroom that I can push my students to that next level.
It's all about comparing to see how we rate, and hopefully we're all on the same page.
You can compare the knowledge of specific subjects across state lines.
As soon as I get that email, I run to my principal's office and share the good news with him that we are going to take part in this test.
The student just came to me and said, hey, you know, I'm going to take the NAEP testing. It was one day, it was for one class period, and came back and it was just fine.
So not even 2 hours, so it is a 90-minute test.
You don't need to prep them, they don't need to prep for the test.
And while they might not get specific results back, student-specific, but the state's going to get results back. And the student can be like, you know, I was a part of that.
So who's using the data? School districts are using the data. The Department of Education is using the data. The president is using the data.
This is really important, not only for them, but for their sisters, their brothers coming up, people behind them in their school, funding.
I would probably tell the student that it was used to gauge the United States, and I would try to encourage her to take it more as a personal assessment of herself, but being used in the service of her country.
I would encourage every teacher to let that student experience the test, because they might learn or grow even from the assessment.
Definitely tell the students that I understand that they are being expected to take numerous tests throughout the year, but that this is really important for them, that they should only try their best.
And then when you come back, we'll catch you up with what you've missed in class.
I mean, I think letting the students know that the questions are available online would be a huge motivation piece, because I think when they hear tests, they're scared, but I think if they have a chance to, you know, see what they're being tested on, just like reviewing for a test in the classroom, they feel a little bit better.
I could prepare myself this wonderful little test as a pre-assessment.
A sample quiz online that the students could take? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that would be really great.
I think it's gonna impact the students when you let them know that, hey, it's bigger than you. It's a bigger picture, and you get to be a part of that.
It is anonymous, and we just want to see their competence, what they've achieved, what they've learned.
With the support from teachers like me, it would encourage students to participate and then hopefully get better and more comprehensive data.
It's great that you're being chosen for NAEP testing because you're a part of, you know, humanity. You're a part of a bigger thing for education in general.